Hey guys, my name is Kavan Shah and thank you for tuning in. So today I just wanted to talk about the PlayStation 5, the upcoming PlayStation 5, just give my thoughts on next gen and some of the new games that's coming out, possibly the price and what I think might be the reveal date for the PlayStation 5. So let's begin by talking about the DualSense controller. It's so different compared to what they've had over the years. They have had minor changes from the original PlayStation, all the way till the PlayStation 4. But this is the biggest change they've done for the PlayStation 5. And honestly speaking, I really don't know what to think about it. The dual tone looks alright. I mean, I'm not too sure. I haven't seen it personally. I haven't had it hands on to say how I actually feel, but initially it was a hit and miss for me. It wasn't something I fell in love with immediately. It really did remind me of some of the really old school Chinese controllers we used to get. I'm in Nepal, and when I was growing up, we used to have a lot of Chinese controllers that you could use for your PC, and it really reminded me of that, the way it was shaped. Honestly speaking, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It might, when you actually have it in your hands, it might be much better than what it looks like. And the dual tone, I'm not too sure about it. It's growing. It's been a few days. It's been actually weeks now, and it is growing on me. So until I have it hands on, I don't know if I'll actually love it or hate it. But it looks alright. It's not something I've fallen in love with immediately. I'm not saying it looks cheap or unattractive when I say it reminded me of Chinese made controller that was made for PC. And this was like, I don't know, 10, 15, 18 years ago, probably 20 years ago, probably. So I have big hopes. I mean, I love PlayStation. I've played on all the PlayStations, and I would say I am a PlayStation fanboy. I just hope it is better than it looks. Moving on to the actual console, I think it looks pretty amazing. I like the design. I mean, again, it wasn't something I fell in love with as soon as I saw it, but I definitely liked it more than I liked the controller. And there is a little bit of a V shape if you when it's put up vertical for the 5, I guess, and it looks alright. Again, my biggest problem with it is the dual colors. I'm not sure if that is needed, or I hope they come up with other color option. I personally like the one in black that has, been released recently. I mean, not released, but like the black one that people have put out on the internet. You can find it on the internet. That looks really nice. If it was maybe matte black with a shiny black bit in the middle, I think that would look pretty good. It is something I will get, the PlayStation 5. Now, speaking of the PlayStation 5, let's see what I think is going to be the release date. Is They've said holiday 2020. For me personally, holiday 2020 means December, because it has the big holidays like Christmas and New Year that most of the people around the world know. However, if we look at just the US market, they have really big holidays, especially focused on shopping like Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, which is usually on November. And this year, Thanksgiving is November 26th, Black Friday is November 27th, and Cyber Monday is November 30th. And I think these are big opportunities for them to try to sell the PlayStation. So I think it'll definitely be before these dates, before these holidays. But another thing to consider is also the release date of some of the other games. Like, two big games that's coming out in November is Cyberpunk 2077 and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I know they're not PlayStation exclusive or first party games, but they are big games that is multi-platform. Cyberpunk is being released on November 19th, and Assassin's Creed is being released on November 17th. I know these games are actually for PlayStation 4 as well, especially Cyberpunk. They've been delaying it and delaying it, and it's actually meant to be a PlayStation 4 game, but I have a feeling that it will be available for the PlayStation 5. At least the CD will be compatible with the PlayStation 5. Valhalla, on the other hand, is a next gen platform, next gen game, I mean. And although the gameplay trailer looked really bad, frankly speaking, I was very, very excited for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. The Viking setting is going to be amazing. They've gone a more RPG route as well, which sounds even amazing, and I can't wait to play it. And I'm definitely going to get the game because I really love the Viking setting of games and TV shows and movies, and I think it's going to be an amazing game. However, the gameplay that they showed, it did not look good at all. It didn't look that much different from their last game, which was Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And frankly speaking, this generation games like The Last of Us and even Ghost of Tsushima looks so much better than Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is meant to be a next gen game. That being said, they are making it multi-platform, so they have to take into account all the different platforms that they have to make it for. Maybe that is why it doesn't look as good as it's meant to look, but I still have hopes for it. Getting back to the release date, I think it's going to be early November, before these games come out and before the holidays. And that is the reason why I think it's going to be before, is because I think it will release with Spider-Man Miles Morales. I think they'll give it some time for people to buy that and the Spider-Man game together as a, maybe even as a bundle. Not too sure, but I think because Spider-Man is a first-party game for them, they will give that a priority and maybe come out early November, so people who want to jump in the PlayStation 5 bandwagon can just get it right off the bat. And Spider-Man is a huge game, very popular game. So I think it's going to be early November, or maybe even the first week of November. They're going to lead it to Cyberpunk, Assassin's Creed, and then all the holidays coming up after that. And what I think will be the retail price, and let's go with US dollars. I think digital is going to be 449 and physical is going to be 499. From what they say, they've done so much for the PlayStation 5. I don't think they can sell it at the same price as when the PlayStation 4 came out. I don't think they will try to exceed 500. Definitely they will not try to exceed 600. I think it's going to be 499 with the CD drive and 449 for the digital platform. Those are some of my thoughts. It is a bit here and there, and I hope you could follow what I said. Thank you for listening till now. This is my first video, so please forgive me if there's any mistakes. I'd love to hear what you think of the PlayStation 5 and next generation games. I'm really looking forward to it. You can find me on Instagram or Twitter. I've put the links below if anyone wants to get in touch with me to talk more in detail about PlayStation, next generation, or even Xbox. Thanks for listening, and catch you in the next video. Bye.